All right, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. You are tuned in to the Market Beast edition. Your fellow compadre is here. Let's take a look at the charts. The Sndl daily price prediction. We're going to go over this as quickly as we can and as thorough as we can. And if you are just joining us, welcome in. It's really simple. What we're going to do here is find support, resistance, sometimes patterns to determine the market's direction. That's it. So if that piques your interest, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified where we see the markets going before it happens. We actually identified some pretty relevant levels of resistance I'll point out for you guys here in the channel. And engage in the comment section. Leave an appropriate thumb, guys. We really appreciate your engagement to help with the YouTube algorithm, guys. It supports the channel. We appreciate that. So let's not waste time. Let's get into this daily price prediction here. And yeah, let's dive into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today is December the 18th, 2020, and the current price of Sndl is going to be 0.4311. It's down about 1.7% for the day, okay? All right, guys, so it looks like that bounce that we were I was anticipating to happen if the price stayed above that 46-cent level. Did not happen, obviously, and the price has made a successful candle's body to close below that 46-cent level. What does that mean? Well, it looks like the sellers are trying to just simply continue to walk down the stairs and verify the support level as resistance now, potentially. If there's a bounce up to that level, that wouldn't be out of the ordinary for me at about 46 cents to potentially verify that the price wants to stay within this range and just kind of, have a move, something like this move here, to verify that the ceiling is in, so to speak, like this move right here, this candle on December the 8th. Like if we get something like that to happen down here on this candle, and there's a lot more contributing things that needs to happen, but there's so much to explain. We can't do that in this video. If we had a candle, something like that to happen right here, then it's likely that it will be verified as a resistance level overhead, because we're looking for candle wicks, basically. When you see wicks below the price, it represents buying interest. When you see wicks above the price, that represents selling interest. And again, it's not guaranteed when you see the wicks that there will be enough financial support coming into the market to actually hold the prices there. These are just regular buyers, right? Or just regular institutions. They're entering their prices, they're entering their buy orders here, and with the hopes that it's actually going to bounce and continue to the upside. But remember, when you're looking at this stuff, guys, this isn't random at all. I mean, this is very strategic price activity. The buyers are stepping in. They're hoping for a move to the upside, but if they don't have enough buying interest at these levels, then the price will just simply continue lower, because the sellers have more of an interest in this range and they have the power to continue the trend to the downside. Remember, Sndl is perfectly confined, in my opinion. In a downtrend, it's arguably in a sideways consolidation. Excuse me, especially if the price is stuck below 56 cents, guys. We went over this pretty thorough, that if the price gets below 56, it will be subjected to prices between 25 cents all the way up to 56 cents. Okay, I'm adjusting the line here because we did find the previous resistance level, because again, that's all we look for, is the previous resistance level to determine whether or not the price will come down and find support. Okay, so the previous resistance level, when the price went up from, let's just kind of show you guys this little small term uptick. It's not a trend, guys, it's an uptick here. Started at about October the 30th. It went up, down, up. Okay, and it should have found support here at the previous resistance level at about 56 cents. Okay, that level there, obviously the sellers had more of an interest in this market, and that level was compromised, and now these sellers are trying to continue their trend to the downside. Okay, the buyer's obligation at this point is to break above 56 cents. That's the first level. Okay, once it gets above 56 cents, the next obligation the buyers will have is to get the price above 91 cents. That must happen, otherwise the sellers are going to sense there's weakness here and they're going to step right back in, guys. Okay, so let's just say this, for example, right? The current price level, the price went down below 56 cents. It looks like it found resistance at the candle of December the 8th, went down, and now it's just trying to find where's the support level. And that previous level of resistance is going to be right here at about 34 35-ish, 37 cents. Let's just kind of zoom in here. These are the daily candles, by the way. So if you can see here, this was the previous level of resistance. I think we pointed this out in the previous one of our videos on November the 24th. This is where there was resistance. And you see it kind of got rejected down, and then it broke up. And notice the candle's body, that daily candle's body, actually closed above that level, and off to the sky it went all the way to and through that 85-cent level all the way up there somewhere, okay? So that's basically what we're looking at. This is the previous level of resistance from a daily's perspective. That's the level that I would be looking to potentially see if there's buying interest in the market. If it continues down, we could be staring right at the, the potential temporary or long-term floor in the market, and it could blast out to the upside, guys. I'm not sure. But how I'm looking at the charts, it looks like the price wants to continue all the way down to about 34 cents. So that's my prediction for now. Let's crank it down to the 3-day to see if we see anything else. Okay, so I mean, as you can see here, these two candles, again, we're just looking for wicks just below the candles to represent financial support. The financial support stepped into the market December the 4th up to December the 9th. They gave it the best shot, and it looks like the sellers just have more of an interest in this range, and they want to continue lower, guys. So that's what's going on. When you see the wicks below the candles' bodies, it's not guaranteed it's actually going to bounce, guys. You have to just kind of be patient, wait and see if you can see some sort of sign of reversal. I typically like to base it off the 3-day or higher, especially the weekly is really good. I like to look at reversal candles. So the same story, guys. The gap below the price on the weekly. I truly think that once the price fills this gap just below the price, this gap below within this gap range here, guys, 37 cents. Okay, for those of you just joining us, up to 49 cents is where the gap below the price is on the weekly. We did a pretty interesting video explaining why it's important for the gaps to get filled first below the price, because there's actually, believe it or not, gaps above the price, above $1, and even as high as $2. Okay, we're not going to get into that now. So the daily price prediction for you guys, we're going to close it out here, and the price is going to be in between, my opinion, 34 cents up to 56 cents. Now, although I've adjusted the line, some are probably saying, well, you told us 25 cents. It still stands true, guys. This is just from a daily's perspective. That's where I got this 34 cent level. This is simply because of the daily price prediction. Excuse me. So that's why I put the line there. My thesis is still the same, guys. The macroscopic range technically is going to be between 25 cents. Okay, we've said this many times, all the way up to 56 cents. And at the time, I think the price was above like 70 cents. People didn't think that would be possible, but I mean, and it's still not guaranteed to actually get as low as 25 cents. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen, but that's the macroscopic range that we're currently within. From a short-term perspective, from the daily's perspective, it's safe to say that there could be some financial support here at the 34 cent level. Not guaranteed to get that low. I think that's a practical place for us to wait, or for me to wait. That's what I'm doing with my portfolio, to see what type of buying interest will be at that level. That's going to be my prediction closing out here, guys. If you appreciate the content, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, or an appropriate thumb rather. Leave a comment down below. Let us know if you guys are still interested in investing in this stock. Have you lost interest? Let us know down in the comment section, guys. I really appreciate your time. We're going to sign out here. And before you go, we also go over the alternative markets. If you guys are into like Bitcoin, altcoins, leave those requests down below. We'll get to those as quickly as we can. We'd like for you to be a subscribe. It's not required, but it does help the channel, guys, and we do appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to go ahead and sign out here. Protect your portfolios. We're going to talk very soon, and bye for now.